MOBO's ambassador, Leona Lewis, confirmed last week that the MOBOs are coming to the Echo Arena in October. Some of the credit has also been given to a local Facebook campaign by some young Liverpool music fans who wanted to bring the awards to the city.
In the studio today, we're joined by Liverpool-based singer-songwriter Janiece Myers, Stephen Tran, and the man behind the Facebook campaign, Ben Osu.
You must be made up that the MOBOs are coming to Liverpool.
Yeah, definitely. We're really excited. Can't wait.
Yeah, it's about time, especially because it's been in London for so long. This is only the second time it's come up north, and after it went to Glasgow last year.
And it didn't get such a good reception in Glasgow either, did it?
I think it's because the marketing, it was a bit weird how the MOBO's chosen. Instead of like the likes of Birmingham, Manchester or Liverpool, they went right up north where the scene is a lot smaller.
And do you think that there is some sort of like prejudice against going up north? Do you think people just expect everything to be held in London these days?
Well, I think times have changed with especially the UK scene, because everyone did look, say, like 5 to 10 years ago, they were looking at every artist come from London, but there's so much talent up here now. Janiece has proved it. A lot of artists from Liverpool, Manchester and Birmingham.
How do you see the Liverpool ceremony taking place?
I'd say it's about time, for one, but...
Definitely.
I'm looking forward to it, because it's going to bring a lot of people, and it's giving opportunities for artists to network and to show other people that there is a scene in Liverpool.
It's bigger as well. It's not just the actual ceremony itself. They're doing a big community initiative as well, and a big city initiative to turn Liverpool into MOBO City, sort of thing as well. So
one thing I would like to see, hopefully, when all the upcoming parties before the event itself, would like to see some Liverpool artists perform at some of the events so they can show the talent.
Is there anybody particular that you'd be quite excited to see?
Well, obviously Janiece. And I'd say a lot of people like Chelsea Grimes, Cove. There's a lot of artists, Lanka. There's loads of artists coming through in Liverpool now.
What is it about the MOBOs as well? It's a little bit different, what is it that's sort of not quite as mainstream that people, you think, look for in that ceremony compared to just your average?
I think it's just a showcase for urban music. I think with the Brits and stuff like that, it kind of gets a mini bypass. Like, they didn't really, like last year, you had the likes of Tin Cheese and your N-Dubs, who are urban artists. And in the Brits, I don't think they got the recognition that they kind of deserve. But MOBOs is like a chance for those artists to shine and really take the gratitude and stuff for what they've done.
Now, Janiece,
Yeah.
And Ben, you were at the baton, the passing over the baton last week, was it? You were there with Leona Lewis. What was it like to be around those type of people?
It was good. We didn't actually know what was going to happen. We were told, they told us that it was between Liverpool and Manchester, I think, so that we didn't put it up on Twitter or whatever. And then we got there and there was all press and stuff, and me and Ben were just looking at each other like, it's in Liverpool, they're trying to kid us. And then it was, and then Leona popped up out of nowhere, and yeah, everyone was taking pictures. It was
I got really excited.
Yeah.
Did you get to meet Leona?
Yeah, I gave her a hug.
Oh, what was she like?
She's really nice. She's sweet and she's really pleasant.
She's come from a very down-to-earth background as well, hasn't she?
Yeah, she is. She's lovely.
Now, Janiece, you started the Facebook campaign to get the MOBOs to Liverpool. Why did you choose that kind of outlet to encourage people to get the MOBOs?
Well, basically, truth be told, I was watching the MOBOs and I was on Facebook at the same time, and I knew that they were in Scotland, so I thought, why not? And I think it is a shame that Liverpool does often get bypassed when it comes to the urban kind of scene, and especially with our musical background, because the greatest band that we've got, the greatest band in the world, the Beatles, was heavily influenced by urban music and blues at the time, which is what it was. So taking all that into account, I just made a big Facebook page, and then I was surprised at the response he got, and then Ben obviously seen the page and he texted me and he's like, let's do this.
Enthusiasm.
Yeah, so Ben just kind of took it that step further, and he started sending out all emails and got in touch with all the right people.
This is kind of a question for all three of you. Do you think Liverpool has a strong urban music scene at the moment?
It's building. I think it just needs, for the artists, they need a bit more backing from the media. That's the only thing that's missing now, because the scene is building. There's a lot of events now, because like 10 years ago, there weren't that many events, and they kind of got publicised as bad trouble. If there was trouble at the events, they'd always label them, but it shows now. There's consistent events for like the last 2-3 years, week in, week out. So there is no trouble at the event. It just needs the right push from the media.
Yeah, definitely, I agree.
How are you finding it as a young artist trying to make your way within the music scene in Liverpool?
It's hard, but I think with me being a girl, it's not as hard as it is for some of the boys, because obviously the main place to be as far as music as a whole goes is London. So when I go to London, I was surprised at the reception I got, because everyone always says, oh, how harsh London crowds are and stuff, but I was well received. So that kind of eased the pressure. And then, yeah, it's difficult, but at the same time, if you just keep working hard, and things should eventually unravel and work out.
How would you describe your sound?
My sound is, I'd say mainly R&B, because that's my influences, but then I'm trying to, like, in the single that I'm bringing out, Underground Love, featuring Wiley, I'm kind of trying to explore, like, I like all different types of music, and this has got a kind of dubstep sound, which is really big at the moment. So I'm just trying to keep it relevant and keep it popular. But I don't really, like, I wouldn't say I've got a specific genre where this is me, but it's just my own little...
Yeah, because like on your EP, it's like there's a dance tune and then there's a poppy tune and then
Yeah.
there's sort of like a ballady, slowy tune as well. So
Yeah, I'm just trying to make music, really, music that I enjoy and music that I hope other people are going to enjoy.
And it's good that it's not all the same as well, because it
Yeah.
means that people don't just expect one certain thing of you.
Exactly, that's what I want. I want to be known across the board for making all different types
Yeah.
of music, really.
Now, the EP's been out since March. How's the reaction been to it?
It was like, I just expected to put it out and, you know, a few people listen to it, but I've had a really good reception, like, from all different people across the country. It's a bit strange, like, people send me messages like, wow, I really love your EP. Like, how do you even know it? No, and it's been really good, and it's just like a really good foundation, because I'm very proud of it. I think it's good enough to be an album, I think. But yeah, I'm very proud of it for my first project, and hopefully we can just keep going and progressing. And
I was going to say, where are you looking to progress from here then? What's your next step?
well, hopefully I want to bring out another EP, just to show from the last EP how I've moved on, because I've been recording a lot and working with a lot of different producers and stuff. So I want to bring out another EP, and then hopefully I'm looking to really push the boat out and do an album. So that's this, and hopefully this single, what I've got now, Underground Love, will be the first single off the album. That's what I'm hoping. That's the plan.
So are they going to let you perform at the MOBOs then?
I don't know. Someone started a campaign.
I did
I
ask.
think
I asked on the
It
day.
seems to have worked, doesn't it?
I know, because someone started the campaign like, let Janiece perform at the MOBOs. But even obviously, as Ben was saying, they're doing a lot of subsidiary events, and they're trying to turn Liverpool into MOBO City. So hopefully, even if I just get to perform at one of those events, I'll be really happy.
But I know when they done it in Glasgow, they had to think it was Tiny Temper or someone DJing or doing stuff on the street. So like there is going to be opportunities for people to perform and stuff like that, and people to get involved.
So do you think there'll be a knock-on effect around Liverpool, maybe after the MOBOs have finished in October, that might increase the awareness of urban music and get people interested in it?
hopefully, and I think as well, with the MOBO Awards, we're seeing now that a lot of UK artists are getting looked at commercially in the top 40 charts. There's many, Chipmunk, Tiny Temper, Wiley. I think the MOBOs should be switched now and looked more as a UK thing, and look more at the UK artists instead of being worldwide and looking at the R&B scene in America and that. We should focus more on the UK scene and be specialised in UK artists, so all different regions, wherever an artist comes from, they can all compete.
Because the perception is that it's not mainstream, but then you look at the top 40 and like you say, there are a lot of urban artists in there. A lot's changed in the UK scene. It's evolved now to where
It's not underground, and all the artists aren't one style. Like Janiece was saying on her EP, to be a UK artist now, you've got to be versatile, electro, dubstep, R&B, hip-hop. You've just got to be versatile now as a UK artist.
Now, Stephen, you've been involved with one of the previous MOBOs in London, is that right?
I covered the 2006 event.
So how do you think the awards has progressed since that, apart from the obvious that it's moved across the country?
Well, like I said before, it's probably given a lot more UK artists an opportunity, because when I reviewed the event in 2006, I think the only two UK artists were Estelle and Wiley that were even nominated up for an award. Most of the artists were American.
Yeah.
Where now it's changing, where UK artists are getting respected, and we've built a scene here. So I think it should be, like we'll see in this one in 2010, there'll be a lot more UK artists up for nominations and taking awards. So we'll be competing more with the American scene.
Why do you think it is that it's suddenly sort of taken off in the UK?
Well, the scene's always been there, but very underground, but the media's backing it now. The commercial side of media is backing it, so artists are getting on playlists, they're getting into the charts, they're even hitting #1s now, like, on a regular basis. So I feel the media has backed it now, where before, say like 10 years ago, they didn't look at it at all. And I think Liverpool is like that 5 years behind, of like, the scene's evolving, but it just needs that little push more from the media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would also say as well that it's hip-hop is now, and underground and grime music and stuff, it's cool, and things are happening that you wouldn't like normally expect to happen, such as Dizzy Rascal and Florence the Machine doing a cover of a song. And
It's the most
like,
random combination, but it worked,
but it
didn't
worked very, very well. So, and Cheryl Cole and Robin S. So,
Because I think UK artists are well more business-minded now as an artist.